this intro didn't work. Okay, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Yeah, the world is unhinged at the moment. There's parts of it. So, all right, we're gonna start get going. So, we'll do messages in the beginning and Q&A afterwards. So, here we go. Much love. And, all right, blessings. Greetings. I'm the prayer creator. Much love. I want to hear for a moment. You see, the souls are warning, but not entirely of their place here, because there's always the unknown of why you were brought into this world. Many take for some it takes into the later of one's life to fully connect to their mission, to fully see it go into gear. And you know it when it happens, because life goes by quickly. And the events recently, as for weather, are also the Mother Earth energies going into transformation also. Humanity is just responding to it, not realizing that the Mother Earth energies are actually connecting to all of you, as you might be aware of. Some of you are. As the Earth is going through a transition, and that transition causes change, and much more change is to come. That's all I can say with that. As the soul enhances itself, those of you that are becoming more aware of the higher vibrations will continue to do so. And some of those of you that are aware but still feel like you're stuck in third dimension, because your mission is in third dimension, not to say you're not moving to the higher vibrations. You are in your own way. But your mission is the third dimension, not to say you cannot bring the fourth and fifth into that. Because yes, there's many tests there, but also, I'll just leave you with that. Blessings. Greetings. I am Merlin. The one in your history, basically. And what you know of your modern world has gotten very ignorant in its time. I know, well, I guess you can kind of get an idea that it is me here speaking, that it's getting complacent. It is allowing the good life to make itself blind. It's done it for such a long time as not to see the truth of your world, as even during my time during my time it was very much a third dimensional world and a fifth and sixth dimensional world, and you are going back into that time. Those that are here living the comfort life, have the nice car and all this nonsense, are about to see a ripple in time, a transformation. You might see your dragons come through, possibly. I would like to see that. But yes, these are unusual times. Even during my time, that was very much of the world. Of course, it's now in history, and most of it's been forgotten. With good reason, at least for some. Many actually wish to go back in those times. Yes, there were hard times, and these are hard times also. But it is the good life has made the mind very relaxed on the real world, and your real world was going to start slapping some around. I say it in the nicest way possible. I am here for your duration of your connections. Apparently, I'm allowed to do so. So, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist.
Yes. Hello, Merlin. It's good to see you here.
Yes.
Thank you for your magic. And, well, the good part of it. It is David.
Greetings. I have two questions from another person named Ria.
Yes.
And her first question is, what has she been doing in astral?
Getting to know herself more. I see her shedding much of her old self. This is why you come into worlds like this, to renew yourself. I see her connecting to more Palladian Arcturian realities to change her personality and everything about her. Even lifetimes, worlds that are similar to this one. Some people don't really grow in the reality like this. Some do, many don't. But with this person is thinking about building up new lifetimes. Of course, continuing this one, but also some that are much challenging to enhance the soul. As you all are, but you surprise some do not do that so much. Oh, I'll just do that eventually. But for this person is building on a future lifetimes for sure. That is the message. I know it's kind of vague, but that's what I know. That's tough.
Okay. And her second question is has she been visiting her ship in the command?
Yes, but I see her giving orders. Many orders. Even if she's just very demanding in a good way. Very concerned for this planet and its direction, so she's getting much insight. There's another benefit of being a human on this world. You kind of move up the ranks very quickly within your alien races. They listen to you. Not to say they don't listen to others, but they are definitely listening. Blessings.
Blessings.
Is there anybody else?
Next is Liz.
Hello, Merlin.
Greetings.
This is Liz.
Yes.
Would you be able to tell me what was my last life in Earth before this one? What have I done?
Only thing I'm being told is a farmer's life. As you are on a farm, I see England, but I see 1800 time period.
Nice.
As for details, much more than that, that is all I'm given at this moment. I do see you traveling a lot, leaving that place for this United States, I believe. So I do see Russia connections also. I believe you're an immigrant of Russia, or your family was at least, from what I'm feeling.
Hmm. Very interesting. Yeah, many people think I'm Russian.
Yes, you have the Russian is. I don't believe that lifetime you were from Russia, but you definitely do have the energies from them.
Thank
That's
you.
the message.
Is there any message for me? Is my journey right now?
Message for you from who? Or
From you or
from me? Oh, or
from
from
anyone?
yes. Well, when I see things are going to get very strange for you, not to say that. I mean through your spiritual energies, basically. I do see many reptilians roaming around you, not knowing what to do with you. As they are not, their plan for you is not working as they'd like to. Basically, I see them trying to capture you, and it has not worked. Meaning, they have your mind in their control, basically, is what I'm seeing with these. They've been trying to do so. But it's too strong from that, and so that might be why you feel tired, because they're trying to do I wouldn't call it an attack, but in some ways it's kind of like that. But you do have your guardians around you, your councils around you, which is helping greatly. And I do see them, well, they're showing me removing water, not from you, but I do see them in the Pacific Ocean a lot recently, in areas that you probably are familiar with, without going into full detail. The Pacific is where they're spending most of their time, and that is where you are giving them guidance. And they are filling you in also to what is going on. But the Pacific seems to be a toxic area, at least in some ways, as for
yeah,
what's
I've been
going on.
dreaming with water couple of nights.
Yes, they show moving actual water out to sea. So they're not giving me detail what that means. I'll leave that with them. So
Thank you very much.
Message. Yes, you're welcome.
Hello, Merlin.
Greetings.
Thank you for answering our questions today.
Yes.
This morning when I woke up, I saw the number 444 in the clock, and I kept seeing that number throughout the day today. Are there any messages from the angels at this time?
Well, I see that your energy is assisting the earth. As you see, it's going through a transition. It's being tested quite a bit in Spain and other places, of course. And you are. Let's see. I do see that your Las Vegas. I see your energies there actually, as a protector in that area during that incident. I do see you assisting those away from the gunfire. So I believe these numbers are just giving you indication a job well done. I imagine there's much more into that, but that's all they're telling me. That's allowed to be said here at this time. There's more, but they're not giving me any details. I am seeing a snake energy there, but not of the negative, but they're just showing symbolism of the snake, but they're not giving me details of what that means. That's something for you to decipher. You're welcome.
And my second question is, are there any messages from you or from anybody else?
Archangel Michael says that there are been beings trying to absorb your energies, to learn from you. And you have been doing well as for removing these low energies or low vibrations, basically. So if you felt anything recently, I believe it was before the event of your Monday or Sunday night, that it was, whatever day it was. It was before that event. I do see beings around you that are trying to close you down, and they were unsuccessful. I am seeing them at least. And Michael says it's a test, but also you're improving your abilities as for the manipulators unable to manipulate you, at least in the higher dimensions, let's put it that way. That is the message at this moment.
Thank you, Merlin. Blessings.
Blessings.
Hello, Merlin. Sorry. My name is Omran.
Yes.
My question is, last week, someone pulled me out of my body and I had a out-of-body experience. Then I saw a woman, a tall female being, and I think she was the one who pulled me out. And when I was pulled out, I felt negative energies around. So I don't know why she pulled me out. Exactly the reason for it.
Well, for you to experience it, she wanted you to see these beings. They weren't, well, yes, they're around you, but they're around others. Basically, to see what's going on in the third dimension, how beings are so easily to be put into a negative state.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. And she says you're performing surgeries on them, like energy surgeries. Not going into full detail, but that's for you to. She says energy surgeries. You're using different colors? Yes. Go ahead, please.
I was just wondering, who is she? Is she my guardian angel or something?
Yes, I was going to say a guardian angel, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I know who she is now.
Yes.
And my second question is, well, I know that we have similar magic energies, source of magic.
Yes.
You have the blue, and I'm very familiar with that, but I'm not practicing anything in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering what our connection is, and in your time as Merlin here, did we have a connection together or something?
Well, what I remember from your connection with me is like, I believe you're telling me, why in the world did you pick that lifetime? So I was battling not just one demon, but several. And you were bringing assistance, but I didn't see you stepping back many times because I was just, everybody wanted to take me down, basically. And we're unsuccessful, but yes, I was drawn into some dark and some rays. You can see your Alistair Crowley is somewhat similar to me in some ways. Because I've been in all directions, as you probably are aware. But your energies was, I believe, of an angelic energy during that time. Bringing assistance, but even you had to be careful because who was around me was easily attacked. Not always, but at times. You never know what was going to come. So that's our connection.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
I felt that I was incarnated before you, so you probably knew me.
Yes.
And next one is Daria.
Hello there, Merlin.
Greetings.
Greetings. Do you have any messages for me from you?
One moment. Your guides are saying, well, you already know those things, not to back down from anything. But they say there will be several tests coming your way. You'll be able to handle it, but it'll be kind of straining in your energies. They say the next couple of weeks, but you might move away from that. But they are saying they are on their way. I believe it has to do with family, from what I'm gathering. It does seem like it's tangled up in this holiday season, also. But you're not always going to see everything coming. I'm not sure if any of that helps at all, but that's what they're saying.
No, I didn't have any warnings at all for that type of energy. So good to know. Anyways, do you have like anything else? Yeah.
Anything else?
Yep.
Well, I do see a lot of canines around you. One moment. Well, I see you mooning them for some reason. They're not going in detail why.
Maybe I have a better tush.
Well, some of them are quite aggressive on this planet, from what I'm seeing. You don't always see it in your environment. These are extraterrestrial canines. Some are very kind and some are not. The ones that are not kind are not really seen all that much or even connected to you that often. So the bulldogs, those are the ones that are manipulated greatly. Actually use those owners of those animals that they use for fighting. Actually, it's the canine beings that are actually manipulating the owners, but they don't realize it.
Yeah, I seen that a lot. Even cats kind of operate the human being, like the vessel, the convoy. It's like they operated from astral because they want their energy in somehow, and the convoy, it talks and speaks like anybody else. It does the routine, the work, showering, everything, dating, but that's actually the cat staring the human being. I see it. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, but anyways, thank you a lot for coming tonight, and I hope to see you again.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
And now it is Humberto, and I have his questions. Oh, it is Sheena who is reading his questions.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Merlin. Okay. Humberto's first question is, I'm moving to a place called Tara Mandala. I want to know if you see me ever being hired by them in the time I live there.
Yes. Yes, well, it takes some time for you to get to know them. I believe so. Well, I'm getting a few weeks or a few months, possibly longer. Most likely longer, but it does seem like they're already turned on by your energies, at least when you get there. So I believe it'll be very positive.
Okay, thank you. And Humberto's question number 2 is, Bashar said there is a great likelihood that the economic structure will be dramatically different and that a new political system would occur in the US. Since some people are saying this year's predictions have not happened. Do you see those two things still happening?
Well, that's the thing about some of these messages that come through. Some are expected to happen now. But realize these coming in to prepare you for it. It's most likely come between now and your 10 years or 20 years from now. So you will know when the time comes. You will get indications of it. We were all in the timeline where it can probably happen, not exactly happen the way you think. But I don't want to put any doomsday or energy out there at this time. But yes, many probabilities at this moment. Blessings.
Okay. Blessings. Thank you.
And now is Kingsley, and I have his questions here. First question, do I have any messages?
But yes, I see him testing many angels with their patients because he's absorbing much of their energies to enhance himself. Some of them are allowing it, some of them are saying, what are you doing, kid? So, but you are learning well. It's not like you're getting, any bad karma from this at all, but you do have you are pulling in a lot of vibrations at this time. Most likely you'll be able to see this. But a lot of this is for protection energies from low energy reptilians. So you are going, yes, much of your energy is actually going to the sixth density in some areas. Of course, you all are in different ways. Blessings.
Second question. I see that I'm improving with my telepathy, and I wanted to say when the ETs, extraterrestrials, are having full conversations telepathically, do they think about their whole message and then send to another being? Should I read it?
Some do. Depending on the being, some do. Some they think it, then they send it out. Some just send it out as they talk. So you might, yeah, you're going to receive different downloads for sure. And some just send images. They don't even send words. So.
Yes. And next one is Daniel.
Greetings, Merlin.
Greetings.
Hi. My first question actually has to do with you. I felt like this kind of said dark seal around the back of my throat chakra. I saw like a portion of it, and I had this idea. I felt this idea like that you put it there, and I wanted it, or either you put it there or someone else did. I don't remember who, but it was connected to you. I know that much.
Oh, connected to me, yes. A lot of actually archons are connected to me because they know who I am, and they're just trying to clone my energies at times. So I believe, yes, this is connected to me, correct. And I imagine you want to know how to remove it.
Yeah, like I feel like I did to some degree, but I want to be sure.
One moment. Well, from what I see as an archon trap, you can say. One way is just seeing it loosen up, visualizing it loosen up. Also, you can see it disintegrating. As now you know the origins of where it's coming from, that should give you power around it. You might have to go into your neck, basically, and push it out also, possibly. See where you can get in, basically.
Okay, because I'm trying to visualize it now, but it's like I don't see it where it used to be. So,
well, you can put your intentions that you are connected to it, of removing it. That should be enough to where you just at least you might not be able to see it, but at least you can find it through your energies and just push it out.
Yeah, I feel like I did something just like that just now. I want to be sure with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, so that's done with basically, just, or no, or I don't know.
One moment. I believe so. I do feel. Well, feel a Lyran presence around you that's assisting you. So yes, I believe, and they're healing that area at this time, from what I'm feeling.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Merlin.
Yes.
My second question has to do with I've noticed lately, like for example, while I was doing like review problems for a test, like I just felt the proper approach. I felt and understood the proper approach, and then I felt this kind of energy around my crown chakra, kind of like changing how I approached it to the incorrect approach. If you can connect with like what I was doing to you today, and I want to know what exactly was causing that manipulation, that change from me knowing exactly what to do and then shifting to something that's completely incorrect.
What I'm seeing, once again, Archon, what I'm receiving is Archon readers. They are like insectoid beings that are flying towards you or into your mental state to put thoughts into your mind so you're not thinking correctly. They go into your timeline also. They don't want you to be successful at all, as you can tell. But you also see a chain reaction, a chain of them. So like what you see with insectoids, some of them fly together, as you see. That's kind of what's happening to you. Basically, you can visualize it and just clear it out. Your energy, it should bring assist. That should help quite a bit, or altogether.
Okay, and that does explain, like, I felt like things were suddenly hitting me, like thoughts hitting my crown chakra. Like,
they're there are con bugs. It's you're a target of them at the moment, as you can tell, as you are aware.
Yeah, I know. When am I not a target of them? That's a better question, right? So.
Well, I'm being told Andromedan energies. I think you already received this. Andromeda energies are good to bring a healing, because your energy is a lot of your energy comes from Andromeda. That's another reason why you're tested so much. as many beings are not like the Andromedans being here, because one reason for this world still existing is because of the Andromedans. So,
I see.
yes,
Interesting.
something to look
Thank you.
into.
Thank you very much.
And next one is Mary. Yes, Mary, are you there? Probably not. Okay, Colin, you can go.
Greetings, Merlin.
Greetings.
Thanks for coming in. So I was wondering, had a question about this experience I had the other day, and the short version is I was hiking and felt a pressure kind of in my face to move my head down, and I basically felt a sword being pulled out of my spine, I guess is the best way to put it, and then handed to me. And I'm wondering what happened, and then maybe what being was around performing this.
Well, it seems like, yes, you went through an initiation, it seems. You've been tested greatly recently, as you're aware of, but also you've got a lot of positive energies. Basically, you're being handed this sword for your direction. You're going, basically, because you will be assisting many in their awakening process. In doing so, this sword is there for assistance. Not going into details here, but I believe the Archangel Michael was there, other archangels. Mother Mary was there also, bringing assistance to this. So basically, this sword is just to guide your way. And you can always visualize it also if you're looking for a message or an answer, or to bring up your energies. It's for you combating a battle, basically. But not to worry. You'll be successful.
I see. I think I understand. Thank you. And then I'm wondering if there are any other messages for me at this time.
Yes, it seems like you in the astral, there was a test and you accomplished it well. You passed it well. Not going into details, I believe it was Archon connected. That had to do a lot with the mindset of humanity. Basically, they say, with what you are learning, basically you went to university, you can say in astral, and you passed a test where you can remove blockages that you've never even could ever comprehend. Now, this is a message for others also. It's basically, when you're doing healing, you might see something very bizarre coming out of one's mind, face, head, body that you've never seen before as you do a healing. And that is removing, we can say, a tumor of an angelic tumor, basically. That is just a sample of what you might see.
Wow. And I'm just guessing that those will kind of come in time, that was the first phase, and then, okay.
Yes, you will. Yeah, the reason I'm mentioning this, and this is for others also, is because you prepare. It's like, am I really seeing this? Because you see it through your third eye, obviously. And to add more, you might see like a dragon being in someone's energy, an actual dragon being. It's not always positive, and that is something else to remove. It's like a large attachment. So something for you to look into, to at least mentally be prepared for. Let's put it that way.
Well, thank you, Merlin. Blessings. I appreciate your time.
Blessings.
All right, Mary, you can go now, if you can.
Okay, thanks. Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. My first question is, well, I've been noticing a lot of 11s as I glance at the time, 1111, 511, etc. What does that mean? Or are the angels trying to communicate with me somehow?
Well, all they're telling me is to share your talents, your spiritual talents, when you feel you need to do so. I believe you're already doing that to a certain degree. But also saying to basically, this is up to you, of course, to get yourself out there when you are ready. Because they do see in their point of view, you are ready. So that all depends of you're ready, though. And they say they're ready. You are ready, but you might not be ready. So, but in their eyes, you're basically to give messages to others, healings for others when you're prepared. They do see a life change coming, but they're not going into detail. Nothing negative from what I'm seeing. So just Of course, everybody has a life change, but it does seem like you do have a turning event coming soon.
Okay, thanks.
I have no details on it.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is if there are any messages for me.
Well, yes, you are very connected to the Dragon Collective. A very positive Dragon Collective. They breathe white fire of light, especially at night times of war. You can visualize this. At times of war, especially at night, many dragons would come out of nowhere and to send their fire out to the sky so they can see what they're doing. At least for those to survive, to help them survive. This is the ancient world, of course, but it is an energy you're very connected to. A crystal-like dragon energy from what I'm seeing.
Okay, thank you
So
so
you
much.
can use it for healing. Also, channeling their energies are very, very loving.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Next one is Sheena.
Blessings. Sheena.
Hello. This mouse there, you know, the thing. Yeah.
Yes.
I had to click. Yeah. How are you?
Doing well. Yes, just like Yeshua, some people are picking on me all the time, but that's okay. I can handle it. But it is, sometimes it gets on my nerves, but it's okay.
Yeah, I will not do that.
No, you do not do that. But some do. Some want to use my energy for things I do not want them to use it for. So,
Okay. Yeah.
you asked, and I told you.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering if you know about there is a woman that you know are into this magic, you know, black magic things.
Yes.
Yeah. I just wonder if you can see if she has lost her magic abilities now, because she's, you know, she's using them badly towards me, but it's not hitting me, it's hitting others instead. And now my doctor doesn't done anything. Everything is going wrong with my medicines, and you know.
This person is, yes, her presence is around you, trying to bring a curse energy around you. Unsuccessfully, yes, she is receiving a lot of negativity because of what she's doing, a lot of karma from it. But I do see her as still powerful, but I believe she is, at least for you as being a target, she has calmed that down at the moment. You have other problems around you, though. Other beings that are not being very helpful. I believe you can connect with that.
Okay, can you tell me?
Oh, who that is? You have a lot of, you have fallen angels that do roam around you.
Oh, yeah.
Some do look kind of grayish, meaning they do still have their wings, but kind of grayish wings. And some of them are very sad, some are not, some are, but they're very attracted to you. They see you as a mother. Not to say that they're trying to cause you any harm, not at all. They're looking for guidance from you.
Yeah,
So,
that's
what
I
I'm
can
seeing.
connect with that.
Yes, I don't see anything negative around you other than what you are already aware of, but I do not see that around you anymore. But that was just an attack energy. It wasn't necessarily attached to you. So.
Yeah, because I feel that many of the what we call fallen angels, they actually want to go back, but you know, many of them have their pride, you know, and so is it correct that I'm trying to, in some way, and try to talk some of them into maybe ask the Father for forgiveness?
Yes.
If it's okay.
Yes, the world thinks it has problems. It has no idea.
Yeah, I know. And my second question is there any messages from anyone to me?
Archangel Michael's energy with you is a protector energy, but you are healing many angels around you, not just the fallen ones, but those that guardian angels. Sometimes they come to you for guidance. Just a few words. Sometimes they get discouraged of their direction. It's those that you are around. You might feel them. Some of them are actually guardian angels. Can be very short. But it is an energy that you can connect to if you wish to do so. I do see them around you. And some of them are, I know you find this strange, some of them are panicking in some degree. They can get into that state of mind. So basically, some of the angels that come to you are kind of going through they want to keep their energies high. So I do see you, that's why they come to you. They go to others also, but they do come to you also. A lot of it's in astral, a lot of it's in spirit.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I think I'm trying to raise the vibration. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's something you might feel some of their emotions when you connect to that.
Yes.
So.
Okay, thank you. Much love and blessings to you.
And next one is, who is it? Martin.
Hi, are there any messages for me?
One moment. Well, I do see, what is this? Bashar's energy that somebody else mentioned earlier. That's the Sani energy. I do see that around you quite a bit. I do see you connected to that species. As you are assisting them and their ascension, basically they're here to assist this earth, but also is assisting them also. I'm not sure if you feel a connection to them or not, but I am seeing the energy. I see many of them around you, roaming around. So I'm not sure if that's your thing to connect to them, but I am seeing them around you. That's the message at this moment.
All right. For my second question, is there any funny pocket type?
Funny pocket things? One moment.
Yeah.
Well, you might see some of this similar to others. I do see reptilians around you do like pull their tails off, some of them. Some of them are actually females, some of them are males when they're getting out of hand. And they don't like that very much, as you probably can pick up on. So this is something that you use that because when they get out of hand, you just like, okay, I've had enough of it. So yeah, that is the biggest one at the moment. So if you feel any of them around you that are kind of uncomfortable with it, that's probably why. This is something you do like once a week, though.
All right, thank you.
All right, next one is Dragon.
Hi, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
New device, so I wasn't sure. Merlin, since I've been a dragon and a wizard and also Draco, which is dragon-like, I was wondering, do I have any connections to you?
Well, my energy is beyond other worlds. Palladian, Arcturian, mostly on the Arcturian worlds. On this one, I believe you came after my time, but you did take on much of my energies after my time, and many incarnations afterwards also. So I do see you continuing that. Not as a human, as a wizard being. I believe you can pick up on that. But basically, what is it? The dark arts, or however they word it, on your planet. Let's go, please.
All right. My second question: do you have any incarnations at this present reality? I don't want to like narrow it down too much, but kind of realities like this current time and what we're going through right now.
I have a few. Most of them are in Europe. I have a couple of my other versions of me, mostly in Europe. One's in Spain. And yes, they are connected to magic, but they're not aware of my energies, or at least my connection to them. I don't believe so.
Thank you. Much love.
Blessings.
Next one is Terence.
Hi,
great.
Merlin.
Oh, I'll wait.
Hello, Merlin.
Yes.
Hi, I had a question about insectoids. I think I'm connected to a lot of insectoids. If you could tell me a bit more about what's going on.
Well, this you might they're connecting to your energies to, as you see, manifest some energy. Basically, they're assisting you in your healing, from what I'm seeing. Also, seems like there's a transition going on in your life at this time, and now they feel like they can break free and be known to you more. I believe they kept quiet for some time, so don't startle you too much. You already had enough on your plate at the time, but apparently you're ready for it now. So you might see yourself as a large beetle, possibly. I am seeing that, but not like what they have on this world. They're actually very elegant looking. Not to say they're ugly here, but I don't want to make it. But there's many different versions that are not on this world. So, let your imagination go wild, because there's so many here. It's just not. If you had the versions that we see, nobody would be stepping on them or harming them. Let's put that way.
Okay. Okay, well, the transition that you mentioned, I did recently go through a transition where I lost my cat, and I've been told that she's now a guide of mine, and I do see her around me a lot. Recently, I see her basically hugging me a lot, which is great because I did miss her a lot. But with this transition, can you tell me more about is it just third eye opening, or what has actually happened here?
But no, just a life transition as we connect more to your abilities. With healing, with what is ever that is that interests you. We see you connecting more to the higher energies. As for, I keep seeing healing around you. It constantly comes through. Especially with the events going on in this world, basically you can connect to Mother Earth's energies and basically channel Mother Earth's energies and see how she is doing today. And also connect to those on the other, and Agartha also. Basically what I see is you're making like a circle. You can make it in your mind, but basically like they show on your movies, like mirror,
How
mirror
about an
on the wall.
infinity symbol? Is it a circle or an infinity symbol?
Infinity circle is fine.
Uh-huh.
Basically, and see what comes to you, basically. That's basically. What do you see? What images show up? What's the messages? That's what I'm seeing around you.
So I should just like do circles with my arm and see what happens? Is that what you're saying?
You can do it with your mind, basically.
Uh-huh.
Just see what formulates in front of you, basically.
Okay.
What colors, what comes through, basically. Is like, what messages does the world have for me today? And at least that's what I'm seeing. The infinity circle is fine. You can use your arm, your hand if you want. That's up to you, if it helps.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing these weird insectoid beings.
Oh, yes. They will. They're actually quite attractive. Give you an idea.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it.
Yes, exactly. Take my word for it, please.
Thank you. Much love.
Weapons.
And now it is Stephen.
I believe it was Terrence.
Hello, greetings.
Oh, sorry. Terrence, I think.
Greetings, much love.
Okay, well, whoever wants to talk.
Yeah, whoever comes, Terrence or Stephen. I don't think Terrence is there, so Stephen, you can just do.
Is it me?
Yes.
All right, greetings. Sorry. Much love.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me with a dream. I just had recently. I was at a school, and I was walking through the school, and didn't quite know where I was supposed to be. I believe I was talking with some people at school, and then the bell rang, and then so I started heading toward class, but I didn't know which class I had to go to. So I remember reaching in my pocket and pulling out like three different discs, and one of them had a button on it. I pushed the button, and the button started telling me, Steve, just you go up here, go up the stairs to room number one. And I went in the building, and I went upstairs in the far left corner, and there's room number one. I go into this room, and they already started class, and there's like two or three people, wasn't many people in there, and the teacher said, "So why are you late?" Whatever. I was like, I didn't know where I was supposed to go, and so I sat down, and he wanted me to face him, and then so they bring some paperwork over here. There's a pencil, and so I was trying to write my name and the date, but I was hesitant on writing the date. He came over, and he's like, "It's 10/20/2017." He said, "Dumbass." I was like, "That's rude." I was like, "Okay," and then that's basically all I remember. If you can help me on that, thank you.
But that date is I believe you're in another version of third dimension, another Earth that is assisting this one, and this date that's coming up is mostly a spiritual date. Basically, it's not necessarily of cataclysms. It is I am seeing the activation of a wormhole that's going to bring more energy abundance here that you will most likely connect to from what I'm seeing. You're just preparing for it. I also believe you're part of bringing it here also. It's basically just more higher dimensional energies is what I'm seeing. And you actually got a date on that, which is fascinating. So it is coming from the council that you're connected to, your alien friends, from what I'm seeing. As a message at this moment.
Sweet, thank you. And second question, just any message from my galactic family or in general. Thank you. Much love.
Well, yes, they say this is because there are big events that's happening in the world that you will feel that you are a part of it. Not necessarily negative events, but mostly events of positivity. There might be a negative event that will happen, but you're there to bring a lot of positive vibrations along with it. They say it's along this time of this date. You will know when it comes. Not to say you're not part of the involvement of what's going on at this time, but they say your significant vibration will be, you will know, basically. They're not giving an exact time when this will happen. Yes, around that date, but it could be before it or months afterwards, but you will feel it though. So that is the message of this time.
Thank you.
And now it is look.
Terrence, I believe.
Yeah, that's Terrence.
Hi, Merlin.
Blessings.
My first, I guess, question is, I would like for this neutral reptilian to present itself to me consciously where I can see them, to help me understand like why they think that humanity isn't ready for the knowledge that I need to receive.
And what is it that you want to know from me exactly? Or
just can you relay the message to them?
Yes, and they are. What I'm getting is pig-headed, but that's all right. They are, at least. Some of them are adolescents also that are doing this. They're very young. That's what I'm picking up on. Do you have a second question?
Yeah. Like I also feel like something is like trying to reach me or contact me. I'm getting like a feeling of like a hybrid daughter. So do I have any messages from, I guess, any hybrid daughters that I have?
Well, when you said that, I felt a lot of Andromedan energies around you. I'm not sure how you feel about Andromeda, but I do feel a lot of it. Yes, hybrid Andromedans around you. One is feline, one is male, female feline, other one's a male human. I don't know if you want their names or yes, this is the energy that is around you though.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's. I don't need their names. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Next is Lucy.
Hi, Merlin. It's very nice to meet you. It's funny, I always thought I was a witch until I met the spiritual people, because I used to be able to do a lot of stuff, but now it's been taken away. Anyway, I was wondering, right now I'm using a selenite wand just because I know I'm pink and I'm the solar star above your head, and I have this portal at the end of my driveway that was letting in things, and I didn't know any way to close it. I just went out there with my little plumb bob thing and waited till it spun really big, so I knew I was like in the middle, and I just kind of used the selenite one to walk around in a spiral and walk the other way, and I think I violet flamed it and just told it only love and light comes through this portal. But then I know I can use Michael's sword if I imagine it, or I can use the staff that I have here with me, and that. So, how do you close the portal? And how do I still need to work on that?
But with your intentions. With your intentions, also you can visualize it close up and go into light.
Right.
Have the darkness go into light. And then you go by, and then afterwards you give it some time to heal, and you go back to it and see how you feel about it. If it feels fine, you did your job well.
So if I just sit and close it to dark and let love and light in, though, that would cut the. Okay, so and the selenite is good for me to use for a wand.
Yes,
I'm assuming. Okay, and then I just wanted to know if you had any messages.
Well, that portal is still not officially closed. It is mostly closed. You might see a slither of it around. So that's something to look into. Nothing to worry about.
I didn't see it. I just kind of knew it was there. So are you saying it's not close to dark energies?
There's a little bit still roaming around. It's just a slither of it from what I'm seeing.
So I take my selenite wand the same way I did and walk around in
Just walks
spiral.
Yes. It's like you're a windshield wiper. Just clear it, basically.
That's kind of what I was doing.
Yes.
But I just did what I felt like I should do.
Yes, it did well. It just, I see there's still somewhat still. Yes, the back and forth is excellent. Yes, everybody think you're crazy, but that's.
Well, the neighbors saw me.
They think they know where babies come from. They might want to think again. They still don't know.
Right. So it doesn't matter if I go counterclockwise or clockwise.
Oh no, it does not matter. And your intention's enough. You might see it around the selenite also as it clears out. You might see it go around it. I am seeing some of that. So the more you connect with this, the more you can clear it out, and also see it around yourself. If there's anything that you don't want there, you can use the selenite for that also. It's basically like a vacuum. You can use it like just a cleaner, basically.
Right. I feel like I got a cold from this portal.
Probably.
I haven't been sick in forever.
Yes, that's most likely.
Whoa, I got slammed.
Yes, it feels like it went to your throat chakra.
Yeah.
And you can use the selenite around your throat chakra to see what you are, if you feel anything, and pull off anything that is negative.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And it was wonderful to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you also.
Blessings.
And now it's Bobby's questions, and Sheena is going to read them up.
Yes. Hello again, Merlin.
Yes.
I will read his question, Bobby's. His first question is, the concept of timelines doesn't resonate fully with me. Does my higher self have a way to simplify this abstract concept?
Well, basically, timelines are coming in. They're coming and going through you all the time. They're thoughts, basically. They're thoughts that take you to one direction to the other, basically. So you have a thought of going right or going left. That is your timeline, basically. And yes, there is a set timeline. So basically, your thought is there to put you on, keep you on that timeline, and even change it. Sometimes you want to change things around, basically. But it is a infinite creation that you are constantly building on. There is a basic version of it. It's like you are born and then you die. I know that's the worst. That's terrible, but there's also, you're going to go to the store, you're going to go to here, you're going to go there. That's all added to it. But you are like 10 years, 20 years into the future, rewriting your timeline constantly. So you are living this, but you're jumping and rewriting it as you go. It's like, I'm not sure if I want to do that. So you go back, so you go into the future and change it. Everybody does that. And some things you don't change, but anyway. Hopefully that's helpful.
Yeah, thank you. And Bobby's second question is, can I receive some perspective from my guides on how they see my current job situation?
Well, they see it doing fine. They say your mindset is not comfortable where you are at this time, so that's why you're getting frustrated. But they see it going well, but you were looking for a change. You are changing, so you want something new in your environment, which is quite understandable. So that's why you're feeling uneven where you are at this time. But for the most part, what I'm picking up from them, everything is going well. Of course, I don't have all the details of what's happening in your life, but that is what they're telling me. Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.
And do you have time for another question?
Yes.
Okay, Pete wants to ask you a question.
Yes.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. I have a question. Recently I've been feeling a little odd lately, but first things first is there any messages for me?
Well, this oddness that you're feeling, you are clearing your energies. There have been some other people's thoughts that have been attaching themselves to you from what I'm seeing. Mostly through family, from what I'm picking up on. And so you're removing, there's even trying to change your timeline from what I'm seeing. So that's where your unevenness, at least from what I am seeing, is going on at this time. So that's the message.
Alrighty, thank you.
And do you have any messages for Ivan? Anything you want to tell him?
Yes, I plan on coming through again and again and again for some time. Message for humanity, as more of the spiritual vibrations are going to enhance or become more apparent to humanity as you are rewiring your magic abilities. So I'm welcome. I believe so. So that is a message for Ivan and everyone else. So I must be going now.
That's very good. Thank you for coming, and I hope you can tell everyone in next times what the real magic is and not what people believe what magic is as for dark magic.
Yes.
You know about the foundation of true magic now.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes. True magic lives within you, everyone. There is dark, there is light. That's what makes it fun. So, blessings.
Blessings to you, Merlin.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Anybody have a
Thank you.
A blessing? Thank you. Pete, you have anything?
Omar, you can do one.
A blessing?
You don't have to. If you don't want to, don't be go.
Okay. All right, I can do one. Thank you all for being here today. Much love and gratitude and forgiveness between all of us, in all of us. May the angels be with you all. May source energy be with you all, protecting you, healing you, guiding you on the right path. May you all unite with who you truly are and who you really are meant to be. Much gratitude and appreciation to everyone here.
Thank you for that. All right. Thank you, everyone. All right, blessings. And next session is Thursday, 12 night.